interesting. Very, very interesting.
What I enjoyed the most was the rehearsal process, if I had to be completely honest.
We had rehearsals. Joking. Rehearsals wasn't. It didn't feel like work, which was of utmost importance. It felt like a place where you could escape. It was like more like a therapy camp.
My last experience with plays was more like rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. So this one was more organic and it was a cooler vibe, and it was good to see another way of doing things, you know, that you don't have to do it just one way, that different ways could work and work well.
The rehearsal process and meeting like Twiggy, Jamal, Juve, who I knew before, and Nicholas, and really getting to like, there's always like a process when it comes to meeting people, right? Like even forming teams, like there's the orientation, introductory phase where it's like you don't really know anybody, so you're trying to figure out the energies. I mean, some people try to figure out the energies, you know, like, okay, how is this person, how is that person?
Rehearsals for me was always a vibe. It was always fun. You would always look forward on every evening to go to rehearsal.
One of the things I did not expect it to reveal to me was how, whilst I always thought it was easy, how difficult it is to make real friends. Now this is weird because it's not necessarily associated with the production, but I was in a space with other men who shared similar situations with me, and we didn't have the kind of sit down, hi, my name is so and so, and these are my interests, these are the things I like, and I'd like to be a friend kind of conversation. We sort of bonded over trauma and odd things that would have happened to men, and that's extremely weird, but for some reason it made the type of bond that we now have stronger.
It was great bonding with the guys, I guess. Growing up without my dad, and I kind of was raised more with a lot of female energy. So yeah, I'm generally more comfortable around women or with women. So it was good to line with the guys a little bit.
Well, Taika is a very good director, right? Yeah, big up Tykes. And I was very new to the process of theater, so she was very on point, just not with me, but with everyone. She was very good with handling portrayals and getting in depth, being able to pronunciate, all those things. And I really enjoyed all of it.
The more that we rehearsed, obviously, and as well as having the collective goal of it being Taika's first, not really first, but you know, I'm coming from like big production like that it meant a lot to her, you know. So we all had like a common goal, and to me, like that jet, like going through the motions of we starting here, and you have to, you know, develop your piece and perform it in front of people and whatnot, to the point that, okay, now we have the pieces, this is how we perform it, okay, now this is how we have to do it. Okay, we have a multi-log to do together, this is how it has to sound, what is the feeling, like, what you saw, obviously, was the reality of the full, like, you have much more appreciation for something when you literally put in the work.
Because everyone's pieces were so individualistic, it was easier then to help each other to go through what we were going through at that point in time, so that we could dive into the piece and be able to come out with each other's support.
I didn't know any of these men from anywhere before, with the exception of Shaquille. And I feel like I can call every single one of them a brother. But why? All we did was talk about trauma and how we want to change things, you know? So that type of revelation was mind-blowing.
It's like, shit, this is really what the rehearsal process is, you know what I mean? This is how you could get yourself to a point emotionally towards a piece or towards work or whatnot, and then you have to put it down after, like, all of this build up is for this climax, and then the next 3 days, which is we had to perform it 3 times, right, is this everything that we've been working for, you know?
The only downside of rehearsals was the traveling after. I realized that since that rehearsal, everybody buy cars, everybody have cars now, nobody not going through that traveling thing. Yeah, and if I could do rehearsals again for every day of the week, Saturday, Sunday included, I probably would exclude the Sunday. I would do the from Monday to Saturday.
He got a pass in front and I said, right? So, come on, you can fan on them, Baba.
Then we come and stick fight, we fight every day.
No.
I want to see what's sad.